Mga ka-RSP, binalik na po ang pagbibigay ng National ID ng PhilPost na matatandaan pong pansamantalang itinigil. Pero alam niyo ba ang proseso nito sa pagkuha at pag-renew nito?
Ayan. At syempre, at paano nga ba natin malalaman kung legit o fake ang ID? Dahil naku may mga nagbebenta nito online. Para bigyan linaw ang proseso at isyong ito, makakapanayan po natin si Honorable Luis Carlo, ang Postmaster General at CEO ng Philippine Post Corporation o PhilPost. Magandang umaga po!
Hey, good morning. Good morning, Ma'am Leslie. Good morning, Sir Joshua. Magandang umaga sa lahat sa Rise and Shine Pilipinas.
Good morning, Sir Luis. Welcome po sa RSP. Una po sa lahat, ano po ang update sa pagbabalik ng Postal ID at bakit po mahalaga na naibalik po ang serbisyong ito?
Well, masaya namin binabalita na since last quarter last year na ibalik na natin yung Postal ID and it's now being used for all agencies of government. It's an ID na tinatanggap po ng ahensya, ng mga bangko, and every other as a means of identification.
Ayun. Para po... Sige po.
So it's abot kaya siya, madaling makuha, and easily pwede mo makuha within the next few days, no? Yeah, that's how it is.
Ayun. Para naman po sa mga gustong kumuha o kukuha pa lang po nito, ano-ano po ba yung mga pangunahing requirements sa pagkuha ng Postal ID?
Number one, it's a simple application form. You kuha ka ng application form, fill it up, dala ka ng, kung wala ka pa talagang ID, kailangan ko magdala ng isang birth certificate mo. Kung meron ka namang regular na ID or a passport, pwede ka nang kumuha ng ID and bring a proof of address. No? It's the ID kasi, the postal ID is a functional ID. It's not only by identification, you would know kung ano yung address mo. So you have to bring also a proof of payment or bills payment para to prove your address. Kung wala ka naman ganun at hindi nakapangalan sa yung mga bills niyan, pwede kang kumuha ng isang barangay certification na doon ka nakatira. Siyempre, parang you're saying na hindi ka lang sa isang farm nakatira, no? Kailangan mong nakatira ka sa isang permanent address mo.
And Sir Luis, may mga report po, ulat na may mga nag-aalok o nagbebenta ng Postal ID online. Ano po ang inyong paalala sa publiko tungkol po dito at paano po natin masisigurong lehitimo yung proseso at hindi maloloko yung mga aplikante?
Well, para po sa mga may meron talagang gumagawa, no, na naka-online siya. Pinag-aanoan namin, sinasabihan namin sila. But ang malaking doon, pag kumuha ka ng ID, meron siyang QR code. The QR code na ini-scan niya na parang it's a POBS, it's a verification system na pwede mong gamitin. No? Even the agencies of government, just like the Department of Foreign Affairs, pag nakita nila usually yung ID, ini-scan nila, meron kaming sistema na nasa kanila, makikita doon sa QR code yung legitimate. No? Online, hindi natin maiwasan, may mga tao talagang gumagawa, pero hinuhuli yan, may kapalusahan. No? Mayroon na silang hinuhuli ang cybercrime ng Philippine National Police at ang mga cybercrime Philippines. No? So, pinag-aanohan namin ng publiko na huwag kumuha online kasi kailangan mo talagang pumunta sa isang postal station para makapag-capture ka ng biometrics mo para we will see that it is one and the same.
Sir Luis, tanong ko lang kasi out of curiosity, since marami nga nagbebentang peke online, meron po bang specific distinction o palatandaan yung original postal ID na iba dun sa mga peke o dun sa mga pinapalsipika?
Well, yung face niya mismo, makikita mo na maayos. No? Alam mo na peke at hindi siya at original siya. Ang sabi ko nga, it's the POBS, no, the verification system that na may kailangan. So you can scan that and it can be used. As I've said, the Department of Foreign Affairs and other agencies of government will just scan a QR code outside. Ginagaya rin nila yung QR code, pero pag ni-scan nila yon, hindi lumalabas yung tamang numero na nandoon.
Okay.
Okay po. Bukod naman po sa mga postal ID, ano pa po ba yung mga proyekto o serbisyong inihahandog po ngayon ng PhilPost para sa publiko?
Well, meron kaming programa. We call it Barangay Postal Stations, no, na ginagamit namin para this is what we call the Postal Trinity. No? Tatlo siya. One, we're upgrading the postal ID. At the same time, the stations can be used as a part of the Trinity. No? Yung mga barangay will become post offices or postal satellites all over the country. Pangalawa, there's an application that we're putting up, including parang yung ginagamit ng private sector, na para meron kang real-time visibility. And at the same time, there's a program, part of the Postal Trinity, binabago natin or minomodernize natin yung Philippine zip code. The zip code kasi is basically, right now, it's a 4-digit zip code. Nangyayari ngayon na hindi siya masyadong malawak yung 4-digit zip code. So there will be almost about 9,999 combinations lang. Now it will be a 7 alphanumeric code. No?
Okay.
2 for the provinces. The first 2 letters will be for the provinces. Na 82 provinces natin, including Metro Manila as one of the province. And the next 2 numbers will be for the 1,634 cities and municipalities.
Okay.
And the last 3 numbers will be for the 42,000 barangays. So meaning to say, yung delivery mo will be granularized already, and all of the 42,000 barangays will have their own addressing system already. So
Maganda
that's
yun, no?
part of the Postal Trinity program that we do. Including also now is another program that we're working on, that we signed with the Memorandum of Understanding with the Department of Agriculture to put up 67. We've just committed 67 Kadiwa centers in the post offices, no? Every Fridays to sell the goods, to sell the 20 peso rice, and the rest of the vegetables and fishes. No? So ang target is to do 67 first, and then if it's comfortable already, we'll put up more Kadiwa stations in the post offices. Siguro we'll ramp it up. Pag comfortable na, we will ramp it up all the way to about 200 to 500 post offices na may Kadiwa centers.
Alright.
So those are basically programs natin.
Alright, maraming salamat po sa pagbabahagi ng update tungkol sa Postal ID. Muli nakapanayan po natin si Honorable Luis Carlos, ang Postmaster General at CEO ng Philippine Postal Corporation of PhilPost.